Mic check. Ooh. Yeah. Mic check. Mic check. 1, 2, 3.
Hello, hello.
Good evening, Charger fans. My name is Jackson Davis with the play-by-play for today's volleyball game.
And I'm Gabe Winchester on color commentary tonight.
Tonight we have a little Carroll Chargers versus Heritage Patriots. But before we get into that, we would like to take a moment to talk about the games from Saturday last week.
The Chargers faced off against Chesterton, Lawrence North, Penn, and Lake Central on Saturday at the Penn Invitational. In the first match, Carroll played against Penn, and they won 2-1 overall. The first set went to Penn 25-19. In the second set, Carroll returned the previous set 25-15. Then in the third set, Carroll won the match, the final score of 15-9. Overall stats for the game, Carroll with 39 kills, Penn with 30. Total blocks, Carroll had 6, Penn had 2. Carroll had 4 serving aces, Penn had 1. Carroll had 54 digs, Penn had 49. And then 36 assists from Carroll and 21 for Penn.
In Carroll's second game, they faced against Lawrence North. They won the match 2-0 overall. The score in the first set was 25-14. In the second set, Carroll won 25-20, ending the match. Overall stats for the game, 35 kills for Carroll and 11 for Lawrence North. 3 total blocks from Carroll and 4 from Lawrence. 4 serving aces from Carroll and 0 from Lawrence. 36 digs from Carroll and 24 from Lawrence. 33 assists from Carroll and 10 assists from Lawrence.
In the third game, Carroll faced off against Lake Central, beating them with an overall set score of 2-0. In the first set, Carroll beat Lake Central 25-6. In the second set, Carroll ended the match with a score of 25-15. Here's the overall stats of the game. Lake Central with 15 kills, Carroll with 34. 4 total blocks for Lake Central and 2 for Carroll. Service aces, Lake Central had 1, Carroll had 7. Lake Central with 29 digs and Carroll with 34. 15 assists from Lake Central and 32 from Carroll.
In the fourth game, Carroll played Saturday versus the Chesterton Trojans. Overall, a set score of 2-0 with Carroll winning. Carroll secured the first set with a score of 25-22. Then in the second set, they collected another match-winning set with a score of 25-16. Here's the overall team stats. Carroll had 24 kills, while Chesterton had 21. The total blocks for both teams was 4-1. Carroll with 4, Trojans with 1. Serving aces, Carroll had 5 and the Trojans had 2. Carroll had 30 digs and the Trojans had 31. Carroll had 21 assists and Trojans had the same amount.
In other Carroll sports news, on Friday, the Chargers beat Hamilton Southeastern Royals in their first football game, 54-23. That is all for tonight. We are about to start up the JV match for volleyball. We'll be back on shortly. Starting off this JV match, serving for the Heritage Patriots, number 8, Brinley Girodot.
It goes out of bounds for a Carroll point, starting off the set.
Serving for Carroll, number 12, Ashton Stiegel.
Bumped up again onto the right side. It's bumped over the court, and it'll go out of bounds for another Carroll point.
Stiegel serving again.
They bump it up to the middle.
Number 4, Tessa Jolhoff with a kill for Carroll, putting them up 3-0. Stiegel back on the serve.
Here's the serve. Heritage doesn't get there in time for the bump. Carroll gets their 4th point of the set.
And a service ace for Stiegel.
So go for the serve again. Heritage bumps it out of bounds once again. Carroll with the 5th point of the set. So far, Heritage not getting any on the board.
This is definitely not a good way to start off your first set right now, just because Heritage has not been able to get any control over this ball, and Stiegel has been putting on aces now. Beautiful work by Carroll. Heritage just now warming up in this first set.
Carroll serves it up. It'll hit the net for a service error. Heritage will get their 1st point on the board as they'll make the serve. Carroll bumps it up, sets it out to the left side. Spiked down into the net as Heritage will get their 2nd point. Score is now 6-2. Carroll in the lead by 4.
Ruby Cruz just could not get enough power to get that over the net. Plus, Heritage was there to block it.
Carroll bumps it over the net. Heritage sets it out to the left side. Spiked. And it's a miss bump as it will go out of bounds for Heritage's 3rd point. Score is now 6-3. Heritage down by 3.
Serving for Heritage, number 2, Inslee Dahmer.
It's a good serve, bumped up into the middle, set out to the left side, tapped over the net, and it'll go out of bounds for a Heritage point. Score is now 6-4. Carroll up by 2. Heritage making a comeback. Heritage. Carroll bumps it up, sets it out to the right side, and it's spiked down. It's a great spike onto the line as Carroll gets their 7th point of the set.
Elise Peters with a beautiful kill right there.
Carroll now up by 3 points.
Serving for Carroll right now, Isabel, number 3, Isabel Torres.
Heritage bumps it up to the middle, bumps it up to the right side, tapped over the net. Carroll setting to the right side, spiked down, tipped off the hands of Heritage, and it will go down for a Carroll point. Carroll now up by 4 as the score is 8-4.
Ruby Cruz with another amazing kill to get Carroll that point.
Isabel Torres with the serve. Heritage. And it's great kill by number 10, Ella. Correction, number 10, Elise Peters. Torres with the serve once again. Heritage bumps it up to the left side. Set. Tapped over the net. Carroll setting. Quick spike down to the right side of the court as Carroll will get their 10th point of the set.
Number 15, Abilene Keffler.
Carroll up by 6. Score is now 10-4. Carroll. Heritage bumps it up, sets it to the middle. Soft spikes over. Carroll Spikes it down, but it goes out of bounds as Heritage will get the point, making it 10-5. Coming up to serve for Heritage, number 6, Maya Ehrman. Ehrman with the serve. Carroll bumps it up to the middle, sets it out left, spikes it down, and it's off the hands of Heritage, as Carroll will get their 11th point.
Serving for Carroll, number 2, Ava Burns.
Heritage bumps up to the middle, sets it far right. It's soft spiked over, and Heritage will get the point, making it 11-6.
Carroll just could not get the ball up there. Definitely not a good way to deal with an attack and kill like that.
Heritage
Serving for Heritage, number 1, Kristen Hess.
Carroll bumps it up, sets it out to the left side, spike down. Heritage still with it, sets it out right. Soft spikes over, but it goes out of bounds too far past Carroll's court. Score is now 12-6. Subs coming on for Carroll. Number 12 will come off, and number 1, Elise Newhouser, will come on.
Serving for Carroll, number 7, Amelia Lauer. Here's your serve.
Carroll with the serve. Heritage bumps it up, sets it out to the right side. Heritage with the spike. As it's in, Heritage with the point. Score is now 13-6.
This is another one of those moments where it is very useful to be able to scope out where you need to be spotting. There seems to be there was some confusion on the court for a second there. Number 10 on the serve for Heritage, Elena Leiberger.
Heritage with the serve. Carroll will bump it up to the right side, set it out left, spikes it down. Heritage managed to keep it up. Soft spike over. Carroll bumping it up to the right side, spike down again. Heritage still with it, setting out to the right side. It'll go out of bounds off the spike, making the score 13-7.
That was a really good setup by Heritage, but that's one of those moments where overpowering your attack is a very fatal error within this set, because Carroll still holds a very large lead compared to Heritage.
Heritage gets another error as Carroll is now 14-7.
Serving for Carroll, number 10, Elise Peters.
Previous subs that just occurred. Number 3, Isabel Torres came off the court while Tessa Joloff came on.
Beautiful ace right by Elise. That it was in a corner and it looked like it was going out of bounds, but it dropped in on that corner, just in bounds, and was a beautiful serve. Here's your serve by Elise, and it is out of bounds.
Heritage with the point. Score is now 15-8. Carroll in the lead by 7.
Serving for Heritage, number 7, Maury Ehrman.
Carroll will set it out left, spikes it down, and they get the point. Carroll now up by 8 points. Score is now 16-8. Carroll in the lead.
That was another beautiful kill right there. Kill there from Carroll. Beautiful work. On the serve for Carroll, number 14, Audrey Danielson.
Carroll with the serve. Heritage bumps it up, and it'll go out of bounds off of Heritage's bump.
And that gives Audrey an ace starting off in the first set.
Audrey Danielson with a service error as Heritage gets the point, making the score 17-9. Carroll in the lead. Subs coming on for Heritage. Number 5 will come on the court. Oh, I believe that is number 1 will come off.
Service error from Heritage, giving Carroll another point, now putting it 18-9. Coming onto the court for Carroll, number 8, Ruby Cruz. Serving for Carroll, number 12, Ashton Stiegel.
With the serve, Heritage bumps it up to the left side, sets it right, spike down, and it's a good block, but Carroll isn't able to bump it over the net. Score is now 18-10 as Heritage gets the point. Heritage with the serve. Carroll bumps it up, sets it out to the right side. It's soft tapped over. Heritage soft tapping it back. Carroll sets it up left, spikes it down. It's a good block, but it goes out of bounds off Heritage.
Good kill there by Tessa Jolhoff, but at the same time, that was a good dig from Ava Burns for Carroll. Beautiful work by their JV libero right there. Serving, number 3, Isabel Torres.
Isabel Torres came onto the court while Tessa Jolhoff will come back off. Heritage spikes it down.
Number 5, Riley Roy with the kill. Making the score now 19-11.
Now serving for Heritage, number 6, Mila Tigelis. Carroll gets the point off of a...
That was a foot fault there. Serving Carroll, number 2, Ava Burns.
Carroll, Heritage bumps it up, but doesn't bump it high enough for anybody to follow up. Carroll now making it 21-11 in the lead by 10.
Another ace for Carroll as Ava Burns gets her ace.
Heritage sets it out to the left side. It's tipped off the blocker's hands, and Heritage will get the point, making it 21-12.
Ava tries and goes for the dig, just could not get there, which is one of those things that it does matter from time to time, but in this case where you have such a huge lead, it will be okay. Serving for Heritage, number 1, Kristen Hess. I apologize, I've been making name mistakes. I've been reading off the varsity roster.
Coming up for Carroll to serve, number 7, Amelia Lauer. Heritage tries to set, but it goes down as Carroll gets the 23rd point of the set, 2 away from winning. Score is now 23-12.
Inslee Dahmer tries to get that up, just could not get the set off there.
Here's the serve. Heritage bumps it up to the middle, sets out to the left side, spike down. An unlucky dive from Torres, not able to get under that, but Carroll still up by 10. Heritage server number 10, Riley Roy. Carroll bumps it up to the middle, sets it out to the left side, spike down off the net. Heritage sets it up, soft spikes over. Torres bumps it up to the middle, sets it out to the left side, spike down, but it will go out of bounds. Heritage wins the point, making it 23-14.
I could see the intent that Elise Peters had with that attack. She was aiming to drop it in on that inside left. She just could not get enough downforce on it there.
Carroll bumps it up, sets to the left side, spike down, blocked by Heritage. They'll set it out to the right side, spike down again, and it'll go in on the line for a great spike and a point for Heritage. Score is now 23-15. Still serving for Heritage, Riley Roy, number 10.
Service error from Heritage, putting up Carroll 24 to 15. It is now set point. On the serve for Carroll, number 10, Elise Peters.
It'll go out of bounds for a service error as Heritage will get the point, making it 24 to 16. Still set point for Carroll.
On the serve for Heritage, number 7, Mackenzie Simhauser.
Carroll keeping it in. Spikes down on the right side. Heritage still bumping it up. Heritage spikes it down. Carroll still manages to keep it in. Spikes it down again. Heritage keeping it up. And it's a great block by Carroll. And that will end the set. 25 to 16 is the end score for this set.
Number 4, Tessa Jolhoff getting that final point for the set. We will be back shortly into the second set.
And we're back into the second set as Carroll takes the serve. Heritage bumps it up to the right side. Spikes it down, but Carroll manages to keep it. Sets it out to the left side, spikes down. And it's a great kill by number 4, Tessa Joloff. Carroll starting off the set strong, making it 1-0. Server for Carroll, number 12, Ashton Stiegel. Heritage keeps it up. Spikes it over the net. Carroll keeping it up, bumps it over the net. Heritage sets. Soft spikes over. It's a great play. I believe that was by number 9, Vivian Bowers. Correction number 8, Inslee Dahmer. It's an unlucky serve as it will go over Carroll's court. Carroll will get the point, making it 2-1. Carroll in the lead by 1. Carroll with the serve. Heritage sets it out to the right side, spikes it down just between the blockers, getting the point, making it 2-2.
On the serve for Heritage, number 2, Megan Schaefer.
Carroll sets it out to the left side, spikes it down, and it's a great kill by number 10, Elise Peters.
Serving for Carroll, number 15, Abby Kepler.
Carroll with the serve, bumps it up to the middle, sets it, soft spikes. Isabel keeping it up, and it's an unlucky play. Great attempt from Isabel Torres with the dig, but it'll get just bumped out of bounds by Carroll. Score is now 3-3. Score is tied. Serving for Heritage, number 6, Mila Tigelis. Carroll sets it out left side, spikes it down hard, but it's bumped away on accident by Carroll. Score is now 4-3. Heritage in the lead by 1 for the first time.
There's not a whole lot there you can do to defend that when you have something that's just coming straight down onto all of your players. Heritage with the serve. Carroll sets it over the net and gets themselves a point, making it now 4-4. Serving for Carroll, number 7, Amelia Lauer.
Carroll with the serve. Heritage bumps it up. Bumps up again, spikes it down. Heritage still keeping it up, set by Carroll. Bumped up to the left side. Soft spike over. Heritage keeps it up, and it's too many hits. Carroll gets the point, making it 5-4. Carroll in the lead by 1.
Heritage just tried to get that ball up, and they were making really good attempts at it. They just couldn't get enough power behind the ball while keeping control of it still. Carroll with the serve.
Heritage bumps it up to the middle, sets it out the left side, spikes it over. Carroll still with it, bumps it up to the left side, spikes it down, and it's tipped off Heritage as Carroll gets the point, making it 6-4. Carroll in the lead by 2.
And another kill goes to number 10, Elise Peters. Lauer back on the serve for Carroll.
Carroll serving it. Heritage bumps it over to the middle. Heritage bumping it over. Torres managing to keep it up. Carroll sets it out. Soft spikes over. Heritage diving. Still with it. Heritage setting out to the left side. It's spiked over but blocked by Carroll.
Number 10 and number 14, Elise Peters and Audrey Danielson will get that block, putting another point on the board for Carroll.
Score is now 7-4. Carroll in the lead by 3.
Here's your serve.
Heritage bumping it. Bumping out to the right side. Spiked over. Carroll managing to keep it up. Setting middle. It's spiked. Barely making it over as Carroll gets the point, making it 8-4.
Riley Roy tried to keep it up, but none of her teammates were there to help her out on that. Just leaving her high and dry on that last ball. Here's Carroll's serve.
Heritage bumping it up. Sets it out to the right side. And that's too many touches by Heritage. Score is now, I believe, 9-4. So we'll take a small timeout break.
Both teams now coming back onto the court as the timeout ends. Lauer will be starting the serve for Carroll as the score is now as currently 9-4, Carroll up.
And here's the serve for Carroll. It'll go out of bounds for a Heritage point, making the score 9-5. Carroll in the lead by 4. Heritage coming up for the serve. Number 1, Adeline Schreiber.
Here's your serve.
Carroll bumps it up to the middle, sets it out left side. Carroll bumps it over. Heritage setting up twice to the left side. Soft spike down. Carroll almost getting the dig, but it goes straight into their court, making the score 9-6.
Amelia Lauer tries to keep it up there. It just could not get enough bounce off of that. Here's a serve from Heritage. And it is a service error, giving Carroll their 10th point of the set.
Subs coming on. Isabel Torres will step off while Tessa Joloff will come on. Heritage setting up, spikes it over. It'll go out of bounds.
Carroll gets a point, and Elise Peters on the serve for Carroll. It is out of bounds, giving Elise another ace of the game.
Audrey Danielson with the serve. Heritage trying to get it over the net, but it's unsuccessful as Carroll gets their point. Correction, that last serve was by Elise Peters.
And that's an ace for number 10, Elise Peters, yet again.
Here's the serve for Carroll. Heritage bumps it up to the middle, sets it out to the left side. It's tapped over. Ava Burns keeping it in. Spiked over by Carroll. Heritage setting out to the right side. It's tapped over. Carroll still with it, setting it soft. Taps it over with a point. Number 14, Abby Kefferl. Score is now 15-6.
Correction on that, number 14, Audrey Danielson. Carroll with the serve by Peters. Heritage gets it over. It is set by Carroll, and Carroll taps it over, giving them their 16th point. It is now 16-6. Peters back on the serve, and that is a service error. It's now 16-7. On the serve for Heritage, number 10, Riley Roy. Here's your serve. Bumped up by Ava Burns. Set, and Carroll taps it over. Set by Heritage. Number 8 will go on the attack. Ava Burns bumps it up though. And number 4, Tessa Jolhoff will go on the attack. Just gets it out of bounds though. Current score is 16-8.
Heritage with the serve. It'll go out of bounds for a Carroll point, making the score 17-8. Carroll in the lead by 9.
Ava Burns on the serve for Carroll. It is bumped up by Heritage over the net.
Too many touches by Heritage.
Carroll will get that point. 18-8 now. They hold this 10-point lead pretty strong. This isn't good for Heritage at all.
Carroll with the serve. Heritage bumps it up. Sets it out to the middle. Soft spikes over. Carroll sets it out to the left side. Soft spiked again. Heritage with the spike. Blocked by Carroll, number 9.
And number 15, Abby Keffler and Livy Hiloski.
Ava Burns with the serve for Carroll. Heritage bumps it up to the middle. Sets it out right. Soft tapped over. And it's a point for Heritage, making it 19-9. Carroll up by 10.
Just a bunch of mistakes on that play from Carroll there. Not a whole lot you can do. Serving for Heritage, though, number 7, Mackenzie Simshower. Set up by Carroll, and they will get the kill. Number 4, Tessa Johoff. Score is now 20-9. Serving for Carroll, number 12, Ashton Stiegel.
Here's the serve for Carroll. Heritage manages to keep it up. Carroll spikes it down on the left side, and it's on the line. Carroll gets the point, making it 21-9.
And that is another kill for Tessa Johoff.
Here's the serve for Carroll as Heritage bumps it up, sets it out to the right side, spike down, and it's a great block by number 15, Abby Keffel. Coming up for the serve, number 12, Ashton Stiegel. It's a good serve. Heritage bumps it up, tries to go for the block, but it will tip off and go out of bounds as Carroll gets the point, making it 23-9. 2 points away from winning the second set.
In the match, Stiegel back on the serve.
Heritage with a miss bump as it'll go out of bounds, and Carroll will get their 24th point, now at set point. Score is now 24-9, Carroll in the lead. Here's the serve for Carroll. Heritage bumps it up, sets it out to the right side, spikes it over. Carroll sets it again, sets it twice. Carroll still with it, bumps it up, spike down. Heritage bumps it up, sets it out to the right side. Carroll managing to set it, spikes it down. It's a good block by Heritage. Carroll sets it over. Heritage sets it out to the right side, spikes down. Carroll still with it, sets it over, and they will get the point, making it 25-9. Carroll winning the second set.
Stiegel with the match-winning point. That is a JV game. We will be back shortly for the varsity match right after this.